We are now going to transport our pretty much completed and finalized, all prepared teardrop travel trailer with the Tesla Model S. Next stop is going to be the Madison Supercharger. We're not going on our road trip today, but we will be leaving from my parents' house. So we will be driving there. It's about 2 hours away. We're going to be leaving next week on our road trip. So right now, based on yesterday's driving consumption, let's see, I was 259 watts per mile, 251 at 15, and 264 at 30 miles for power consumption. Let's, you know what, I've never reset any of my trip meters since getting this car, so let's reset trip B. Actually, I should have kept B as my lifetime. That's what I was doing in my old car. Well, I guess trip B will now be my regular travel trip meter, and A will be my lifetime consumption. Now, this was with air conditioner on, 264 watts per mile. So I like setting it at per 5 miles and instant. Now, based on yesterday's long drive and my power consumption, the car estimates that I will arrive at the Madison Supercharger with 20% remaining battery. That is if I was not pulling a trailer, which is it's 78 miles away. It'll take 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to the supercharger. So it thinks 20%. We're going to see how much percentage-wise my energy consumption will go up pulling the teardrop trailer. Now, those of you that watched my first teardrop video noticed, well, it was a little higher than I was anticipating for energy consumption, and I had found out that my tires someone had let the air out of them. My tires in the teardrop have now been holding perfectly for 2 months. And I aired them up the day before doing my drive last time, and over the night someone let air out of my Model S and out of the trailer tire and the spare trailer tire. I have a suspicion who, but I'm not going to get into details on that. So anyways, everything's aired up, and we're at 43 PSI now instead of 15. So that should make a really big difference. That, and I used my shipping scale to get the tongue weight down. My tongue weight before was over 220 pounds, which was way too much. Right now I have it at 132 pounds tongue weight. Let's just get out and take a quick look here. All shined up, we're ready to go. And yes, I still have to make some Tesla decals for it. I got the trailer lights hooked up, the lights are on. That's really gonna make a difference. I probably should just turn those off while we're leaving. But here we are. Next stop, Madison Supercharger. Let's see what that energy consumption is, and it is uphill all the way there. Currently in stop-and-go construction traffic. My Model S is under autopilot and is doing absolutely spectacular. What's different this time is I'm also pulling a teardrop travel trailer. Personally, autopilot is doing better with the trailer than without. Whoops. Different camera. Not used to where the zoom placement buttons are. Personally, I think autopilot's doing better with the trailer than without, as the trailer is absorbing quite a bit of the back and forth ping, also commonly referred to as the ping pong ball bouncing between the lane lines. So it's kind of absorbing some of that back and forth sway that the car likes to do as it's seeking. But it is doing absolutely amazing. Although the stop-and-go traffic with the trailer is bumping up power consumption just a wee bit. Well, we made it. We went about 2 miles, past zero. Anybody that says you can't hypermile with a trailer is full of crap. I managed the last 5 miles to get 271 watts per mile. However, like a 478. Let's look at the trip. Ran into a few snags. Now my average for the last 78.6 miles was 38.5 kilowatt hours and 490 watts per mile. Now the route from Milwaukee to Madison is an uphill route, and unfortunately, well, fortunately / unfortunately, autopilot did such an amazing job that I did not realize what strength of a headwind we were going into. And because of that, turned out, I wasn't paying attention too much. I mean, I even forgot the trailer was back there for a while. I mean, that's how nice the car did. And that headwind really bumped up our consumption to the point of almost 600 watts per mile. Now, once I realized, holy crap, we're not going to make it, I did decide to pass up a J1772, as that one was usually offline anyways, and if it was offline when I got to that J1772, that was a guaranteed we're not going to make it. So instead I opted to hypermile. I brought us down from 75 miles per hour and I dropped us down to 55. Unfortunately, there were no semis for me to draft. Otherwise, if I could have drafted a semi, I mean, I probably could have maintained that 75, no problem at all. So we are now at Madison. We're going to... we just rolled into this supercharger. We're only charging at 54 kilowatt hours, but the air conditioner is going full. Vinny, someone's happy. See, he had his pom-pom. He was cheering us on.
I'm happy.
Yes, Gino's happy too.
Vinny's laughing.
Yes, he's laughing. The car's AC compressor is going full blast, meaning it's cooling our battery pack. It's 91 degrees out right now. It got really freaking hot out. I turned the air conditioner off the same time we started hypermiling, and we're just trying to get some. Once the cab warmed up enough, I just kind of brought outside air in. But basically what I found, if you're going to be doing trailer pulling during the summertime, factor in, for those that have had the opportunity to drive in a northern USA winter or Canadian winter, factor in that your energy consumption is going to be about the same as wintertime driving with the heat on. For air conditioner usage, turn your fan down to 1 and recirculate on, and that will minimize the power consumption for the air conditioner. And it was doing a fantastic job until I decided just to shut it off, so that way we could actually make it. And it looks like, okay, Vinny, pom-pom out of the camera. Oh, good boy. I gotta turn the, I also want the pack to cool. Darn it, what a conundrum. Okay, we're hot.
Nice and warmer.
You mean nice and cooler? Yeah, what I thought. Turning on the cab air conditioner also slowed down the the battery pack, the whole compressor, so it's not cooling the pack as much. I think what we'll do is we're going to go inside East Town Mall over there and cool down inside there. And get that shoe out of your mouth. It's dirty. Say hi, Vinny.
Well, do it to me.
Say hi, Gino. Yes. So I am going to let the boys chill a little bit in here.
See, guys, they have almost power.
What's this? We got a warning. Vehicle systems being cooled. Air conditioning is reduced. About what I thought. And I mean, it's only 91 degrees out, 91. And I can just imagine what it'd be like once we're heading through the Nevada desert at 120. Not sure what the ideal is, but hey, I got plenty of time to test it for you guys. Now, I left home with a 50% charge on my 90D. Oh, wow, that dropped.
Yeah, they have almost power. Daddy.
I wonder if we turn range mode off.
Daddy.
That should help.
We have almost power red.
I know, we almost ran out.
We have ran out, but we have 0.
Yeah. So don't skimp on the charging if you're towing a trailer. Now, obviously, I'm towing with a Model S and not an X. The X might be a little different, but I'm seriously doubting, considering it's using the same motors, frame. The only difference with the X is it's using a different tire size. It's using a 20 or a 23 inch, I think it is, instead of a 19 or a 21 inch like the Model S. Which I'd imagine the Model S would actually be more... Vinny, will you please? Every time I take out the camera... Yes. I would actually imagine the Model S should be more efficient, considering it's more aerodynamic. And a teardrop travel trailer is about as aerodynamic as you're going to get in terms of a trailer. So another Model S just pulled in. So I am going to do my other video that I came here to do, and we'll see what happens. Alright, we have arrived at the sand drift. Took the kids out already. It's getting a little too warm today. It's a little higher than what it actually is outside, but still. Let's see. Now, it was about, we'll just round up to 50, it's so close. 50 miles from the supercharger to here, and this terrain was pretty much flat. Slight incline, but pretty much flat. And I averaged 425 watts per mile on this segment for the last 30. 437 for the last 15, and of course getting off the freeway you can see some regen there, brought it down to 247. Let's see, for the total trip, 127.1 miles, I burned 61.8 kilowatt hours of electricity and averaged 486 watt hours per mile. So this is actually at or below what winter consumption would usually be. So either way, factor in much higher consumption. Otherwise, towed great. And the last segment, I wasn't going directly into wind. Otherwise, I'm extremely impressed and extremely happy with the overall performance of the Model S towing. I can just imagine how good the Model X would do. However, you will have to wait for Bjorn to do Model X towing videos, as obviously I did not win any Model X or P85Ds or P90Ds. Smile, cheese.